Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We're going to watch another death battle. It is...
Venom versus Crona.
Yes.
Marvel versus Soul Eater.
This is kind of like, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Venom versus... No, Carnage versus Lucy. Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one.
I remember being like, oh, Carnage is fucked. Immediately. This one, I don't know. I don't remember a lot about Crona, but I think he's different from the manga. I didn't read the manga. They're probably going to pull from the manga more than the anime, and because they had an anime only ending. So there's probably...
I don't know much about Crona except you can't tell what the hell gender they are.
We brought in the last death battle.
I even watched a little preview video that just talks about origin. Doesn't really talk about the stats. That death battle puts out as like promotion for who's going to be.
You just wanted to know like who is this guy?
It's so confusing because I remember you telling me. You're right. They don't say he or she.
Well, I think it's because
they keep saying they.
I think it's because in the Winter Soldier Red Hood video when we talked about it, comments were saying like, well, technically he's just genderless. I don't
say that sentence again.
Technically he's genderless.
Say that sentence again.
Technically he's you just refer to him. They said people in the comments were like, you can just refer to him as whatever you want. So I'm just gonna call him a he because it's easier. I don't know what this fictional character identifies as. They just kept saying he's genderless. Like,
I wonder if they're gonna say that in the analysis.
And Boomstick's like, you know what? She's pretty cute. Boomstick, it's a guy. Is it? Actually, I don't know.
They have to argue about it now. All right.
He's got pink hair. All right. If memory serves correctly, I think Crona's sword can do some like sound shit. Venom's kryptonite. So
high frequencies are his kryptonite. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember if it was effective enough to do anything. I know Crona has like black blood in his system. He can regenerate. I think he can like manipulate his blood.
What exactly is black blood? Is that like some sort of special like?
It's like
superpower blood or something. Something
like that. Yeah. It's like his mom was a witch. His mom was a Medusa who was like a cult. She like was obsessed with this evil entity that Lord Death put away. I don't remember the name of it, which is just bad. I should remember the name of the final villain of the show. You'd think it's called like.
I remember seeing that in the
Kishin.
In the little promo video. And my God, Death looks so stupid.
Well, no, it was called the Kishin, I think. And I remember, I'm like, yeah, Death looks stupid with his funny mask and his funny voice and his foam fingers is what they were like. But in the show, they talk about what he used to look like a long time ago, and he looks more menacing. He's like, and he had a gravelly voice, and they're like, well, why'd you change the way you look? He's like, well, when I started a school, I kept scaring the children away. So I had to change my appearance.
Yeah, some of that's dumb. I just realized. I feel like we need to have I feel like we should have pop figures in the background for death battles.
I know we have nowhere to put them.
Well, no. We'll just put one right there in the spot that's right between our heads.
Okay. See? Any of them? Just any of them?
No, the ones that are fighting.
That are relevant? Okay, well, there's no Crona pop figure. And for Venom, I don't even have a Venom one.
There's too many Okay, I'm looking it up, and all that's coming up is Venomized. There's no straight Venom.
I know. I think it's dumb. Okay, so, well...
Another thing, speaking of pop... I pre-ordered an Ellie pop figure from The Last of Us.
Hell yeah.
And it was supposed to show up in the middle of September, and it's still not fucking here.
Story of my life.
Ugh.
All right, who do you think is going to win? I know Venom has some regenerative capabilities.
I don't know enough about Corona. God damn it. We're gonna get tongue-tied throughout the entire...
Venom loses, and Boomstick's joke is like, looks like if Venom wanted a chance against Crona, he should have worn a mask.
Oh, God. Please don't make that joke.
It'd be amazing.
But anyways, as I was saying, I don't know enough about Crona.
Yeah, they'll tell you.
Not Corona, Crona.
Yeah,
I don't know enough about Crona either, but still.
He's got a dude who comes out of his back named Ragnarok, and he's kind of a bully to the guy.
Yeah, that thing, coming out of the back, I said, that actually sounds like...
Stand user.
That sounds like Ansem and his guardian. I can't remember the name of it that stands behind him from Kingdom Hearts. I showed you the picture of that, right? You remember?
I vaguely do. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Put up a picture right now here, editor.
All right. Other than that, let's just go for it. I don't really have anything to say. I don't know. They're going to fill me in about, strengths and everything.
Same.
Plus, well, then again, when it comes to anime, I just think anime is on a completely different level than Marvel or DC. But I was wrong about War Machine and Genos.
Well, let's see what happens this time.
Let's do it.
It's always nice to have a best friend.
Yeah!
Like me and my
Going in Killua.
But these two
Chewie.
take their friends.
Fusion!
Venom, the lethal
Venom!
Spider-Man's best
Venom, Venom.
And Crona, the deadly demon sword from Soul Eater.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
God,
to
that
find out
Venom
who
movie's
would
trash.
win a death battle. At the beginning of time, in the faraway reaches of space, the Clintar rose from a living darkness. One of these amorphous symbiotes was Venom.
Who was a freaking loser? Hey, don't look at me. All the goop aliens were saying it. So they
I
kicked
am
the
kind of a
whole
loser.
ball straight off the planet.
In its exile, the symbiote underwent a number of misadventures which firmly shaped its personality. It bonded to a heroic Kree soldier rescuing refugees,
Ooh, interesting.
a violent monster who committed genocide, and apparently Deadpool.
Damn, no wonder Venom's so messed up in the head.
Eventually, the symbiote was discovered by Peter Parker, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
It gave him a pretty slick black suit and awesome new powers. But after
Diet,
finding out it was a
chocolate, and
confused
brains.
aging psychopathic alien, Pete decided to exercise it with the power of Christian Rock.
A wise decision, although ill-timed.
Oh, the church
This
bell.
event would cause the symbiote to finally meet its greatest partner, Edward Brock.
Eddie was a journalist with the unluckiest backstory ever. While trying to uncover the identity of a serial killer, he blamed the wrong guy. The same day he published his article, Spidey caught the real killer, who lived right next door to the dude Eddie blamed.
Long story short,
Ooh.
Eddie was fired from his job, divorced by his wife, and disowned by his father.
Who already blamed Eddie for his wife dying in
And then he got
childbirth.
cancer.
On top of all of that, Eddie learned he developed adrenal cancer, with only a few months left to live.
Man, and I thought 2020 was rough. Almost don't blame him for becoming a supervillain.
With all hope lost, he begged
No,
God
not
to
Topher
take
Grace.
it all away. And
You're
got
right, they
Nancy,
might bring up the mask.
the symbiote.
Just like Captain Planet, with their powers combined, these two losers became a super loser. Well, no, they actually became a horrifying monster with all of Spider-Man's powers and then some.
Their mutual hatred of
I
Spider-Man.
do like how
caused the
big he
symbiote
is.
to
Like
bond
he's
to Eddie
physically
like no
imposing.
host
Like he
ever
looks
before.
like he
They
could
were
bully
perfect.
Spider-Man.
A terror in the night, an unstoppable demon. They were Venom.
It even
Hell
cured
yeah.
Eddie's cancer.
Sort of. It's complicated.
Apart from Spider-Man's webbing and web-crawling powers, Venom can use shape-shifting to mold his body into cool doodads.
Oh yeah, I
Swords,
remember that.
Shields, tendrils, worm monster things, even wings. Yeah, imagine seeing this guy flying outside your window at night.
Yeah.
Good luck sleeping ever again.
Venom can
That's
camouflage
okay, I
his
didn't need
entire
to see.
body.
He can camouflage?
Severe wounds like impalement and lost limbs. See all around him at once and psychically project emotions onto others.
Normally, this just makes people feel sorry for themselves, like Wiz on Tinder. But one time,
Burn.
that life was meaningless and they killed themselves. Shit, that's dark.
If desperate, the symbiote can even invade the bodies of others and make them burst from inside out.
Gross and awesome. But if he doesn't want to pop them like a fun balloon, he can just take over their body like a creepy puppet master.
While attached to a victim, Venom can control them by fusing the symbiote
Venom.
to their nervous system, specifically the brainstem and frontal lobes.
Jesus.
Fighting off this mind control is extremely difficult unless you have powers that can directly counter it, such as another symbiote.
Oh god, aliens!
Okay, so it's not gonna get
Tentacles,
Crona, he's got
and mind
Ragnarok.
control? Are we sure this episode is rated E for everyone?
Oh, gosh.
Or we need to start blurring stuff.
Don't worry, aside from being a horrible mass murderer, Venom's stories are completely wholesome.
Right.
Venom proved a dangerous thorn in Spider-Man's side and frequently ruined his life. Even taking a page out of my favorite book, The Most Dangerous Game, and hunting him on a private island.
Yeah, he was
Really?
the coolest rival ever, but over the years, things kind of calmed down a bit. They even teamed up every so often.
See, even with so much anger, Eddie had a legitimate desire to protect others. As a teenager stealing his dad's car, he accidentally ran over and killed a child. Despite his desire to confess, his father forced him to plead innocent and rigged the jury. the guilt has weighed him down ever since. So
Yeesh.
while Venom does have a hunger for human brains, he'd rather eat the face off a criminal than an innocent person.
Venom's as tough as they come. He's survived Ghost Rider's penance stare. He's strong
Wow.
enough to toss a tank hundreds of feet up, and fast enough to take down Spidey 2099, who once caught Mjolnir while it was moving 2,000 times the speed of sound.
Although Venom does not possess the spider sense
think
that allows
Venom
Parker
might
to react
outpower him in raw
microseconds,
power.
he can still keep up with all the usual Spidey gallery. Plus, while symbiotes have a severe weakness to high-pitched sound and heat, he's developed resistances to them.
Like when he took this giant explosion.
Oh,
or
right,
when he survived
resistance.
a sonic scream from some mutant gremlins that shattered all glass within 10 miles.
While he may be tougher to take down than most other symbiotes, Venom never fully overcame his weaknesses. However, his symbiotic genes
Never
provide
fully
far
overcame
more
them.
help than harm. This includes traits and memories from other hosts, like Scorpion and Flash Thompson.
Wait. Bullets are a genetic trait? How do I pass that down?
What?
Certainly need a lot of firepower to survive an encounter with the symbiote god.
Oh, geez, here we go.
At first, the Clintar
Symbiote
symbiotes
god?
were peaceful people. But turns out they were actually living weapons forged by the primordial deity Null in an attempt to conquer the universe.
Whoa.
I bet next up, Marvel decides they're magic maple syrup people from Asgardian IHOP.
That's a lot to
Okay,
read.
Cosmic sludge made by alien Satan. Let's go with that.
Despite it all, Eddie and the symbiote have proven they're far more than the dark legacy the Clintar were intended
We
for. They've even
are
gained
Venom.
the respect of the Avengers and eventually considered Spider-Man a friend. Sort of. It's complicated.
Eddie really is the best pal Venom could have found. And let's be real, he just looks freaking badass.
See us everywhere, even in your nightmares.
In ancient times, a demonic being known as the Kishin ravaged humanity,
Yep.
nearly driving all mankind into the depths of madness. This monster could only be defeated and sealed away. by
Look, it's
the
Eraserhead.
god of
Just
death.
Why is the literal god of death so goofy looking? You ever seen Death Note? Hell, even Thanos' girlfriend is scarier than this clown.
If you are unfamiliar with the world of Soul Eater, prepare yourself. It's different.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
In the return of the apocalypse, Death and his oven mitts founded a school. Academy.
Here, warriors called Meisters would train to fight evil using the power of their souls.
They even got neat demon weapons that doubled as people. Together, they
Cool.
learned courage, chivalry, unbreakable friendship. You know, all that anime crap.
Yeah.
Crona Gorgon was not one of these students.
Buckle up. It's all Gloomsville from here.
Aw.
Deal with it.
I don't think I know how to deal with this situation.
Throughout their childhood, Crona was
Crona.
abused by their mother, Medusa, a witch obsessed with the legendary Kishin.
You can see where this is going. Anime Uma Thurman was such a fan she figured, hey, why don't I make my own Kishin? So she used her child as a guinea pig in a bunch
They just
of
said she.
experiments. You know, it kind of sounds like something you do, Wiz.
Don't
They were
be
talking about the
silly,
mother.
I only use actual guinea pigs. Part of Medusa's great experiment included bonding Crona to a weapon, much like the Meisters of Death Academy. However, joining with Ragnarok
Weaknesses,
was...
stress, and loneliness.
Ragnarok used to be your run-of-the-mill transforming weapon person until Medusa melted him alive in black
Oh.
blood.
Black blood being another experiment of hers. Crona's own blood is, in fact, this same black blood, which they can remotely control. It can be used to heal wounds and even harden as a sort of internal armor.
Cooking Rag
Damn.
black blood turned him into a brand new weapon that was literally poured into Crona's bloodstream.
From that point on, Crona and Ragnarok were two halves of the same person. The meek and tortured child firmly attached to their loud and brazen weapon.
And Raggy has that black blood control too. They can yank poor Crona around like a puppet. They can use black blood to create wings, thorny vines, all
Yeah.
kinds of weapons. And big-ass needles. Ugh.
Big old
I hate
needles.
What's up with that mouth when he transforms into a sword? That thing's messed up.
Bang.
The Meisters, Crona can wield their own soul in combat. Amplified by Ragnarok has a technique called screen resonance. Think of it like hooking an electric guitar up to an amp, though more akin to a screeching banshee on LSD.
I didn't know you play.
I don't.
Oh!
It's incredibly powerful, causing internal
His ears are bleeding.
and making Ragnarok vibrate to increase his cutting power. Hey, are you okay?
What?
With this weapon at their side, Crona set out on a
Oh, boy.
quest to become a Kishin, which required quite a lot of homicide.
Yeah,
Brew?
Ragnarok
What's
can
brew?
absorb the souls of dead people.
I
And
don't know.
supposedly, enough souls will turn Crona into the Kishin. So they went around slaughtering hundreds of people.
Despite their name, Death Academy wasn't exactly a fan, particularly their star student, Maka Albert.
Don't worry, she and Crona ended up becoming good friends. Until they weren't. Sort of. It's complicated.
As a pawn in
God.
Medusa's mission, Crona gained several levels of new potential. Notably, after gaining or absorbing the powers of the monstrous
Oh, he
Black
looks
Clown,
cool.
the demon tool Brew, and even Ashura, the original Kishin.
All of which increased Crona's abilities, especially the black blood. Now Crona could turn their entire body into goop, and the slightest touch could inflict madness. That's madness with a capital M, by the way.
This madness is a corruptive effect that causes targeted variants of delusion or obsession, often spread as a wavelength. The wavelength of Crona's mad blood specifically causes violent psychosis.
Crona may be a pawn, but they're a badass. They can cut through a whole ghost ship, cover the moon with sound waves, open the moon's mouth? What the hell is wrong with that moon?
Crona and Ragnarok
Yeah.
have held their own against
I don't
multiple
know.
Death Academy students, including Maka, Death the Kid, and Black Star.
Sometimes
Hell
all
yeah.
at once.
Kid once
All
flew
at
from
once?
Nevada to Egypt in less than a minute, and Black Star is even faster. He's dodged lasers and been tracked moving over 20 kilometers in 6 microseconds while approaching Baba Yaga Castle.
And
Okay.
Crona's been able to make enough mad blood to crush a whole goddamn Ukrainian city.
While this city isn't named, we can use a similar metropolitan area in Ukraine, Kiev, for instance. With this in mind, Crona must have created over 9 trillion tons of black blood, enough to fill over 6 billion Olympic swimming pools.
But Crona's a big leap from Invincible. They've had their
No-
shit
now they're
beat
using
plenty of
numbers.
times,
I don't think they
and
used
their
a single
hardened
number
black
for,
blood can only block so
Venom.
much.
Even then, Medusa's plan ultimately succeeded. After years of scheming,
Lifted
Crona
the
absorbed
moon's
the power of
jaw.
Ashura and became a Kishin.
Well, more like Kishin absorbed Crona, but close enough.
But with the power of friendship, Crona ironically wound up defeating the Kishin once and for all. Despite their life being nothing but destruction, Crona was the one who ultimately saved the world.
With
Hell
an
yeah.
added side effect of a new madness wavelength that made everyone obsessed with boobs. Truly a positive effect
What?
on people everywhere.
Just give up. I'm tired of trying to figure out how to deal with you.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, instead of chewing on brains and souls, how about chewing on blue?
I think
I don't know who to go with.
I'm gonna go with Crona, because they said he covered the whole moon in sound waves.
That's gotta be enough to take.
I know.
I mean,
They
he's
were-
developed a resistance, but not an immunity.
He hasn't
to
They
sound.
said he hasn't overcome those weaknesses. And I swear to God, if we're wrong for like the third time in a row, I'm gonna be pissed, because we were wrong about Red Hood. We were wrong about the Flash and Sonic. Who was it before that? I think we skipped. I think that was Todoroki and Zuko. We skipped that one. All right. Oh my goodness.
Wait, we were both wrong about Flash and Sonic?
Yeah, we were both wrong.
No. I think I chose Flash.
Whatever. I'm sick of being wrong. Me in particular. I'm sick of being wrong. Okay. I'm going with Crona. Please, anime, don't do me dirty.
You know, just so that someone gets slapped, I'm gonna go with Venom.
Why? Fine. All
If
right.
Venom wins, I slap you. If Crona wins, you slap me.
All right.
Deal?
Deal.
All right. It's time for a death battle!
Our focus is. Oh wait, we're better. We're back. Take me to church.
Hello? I want to be alone.
Hey, pay attention, you turd.
Venom.
Ah, lucky day. 2 brains for the price of 1.
I don't think I can handle this right now.
Oh, poor guy. Damn.
KO! No.
Okay. We forgot to check the audio, but it's on.
Is ours. Dinner time.
No, we're good.
Freaked me out like that.
I know. I was like, oh, we forgot to check. Oh, the scream! Blah 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 blah. Hell yeah.
under your bed, teeth ground sharp, and eyes glowing red.
Is he quoting The Nightmare Before Christmas? What? Birds?
Your blood.
I know. It's black.
Oh my gosh. There's the moon. Venom gets out there, he's like, huh, I never noticed that.
Wake up, stupid!
The wings. Yeah, nice. Oh, they're both flying. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Oh, 3 swords. The moon in the back. He's covered the ground in black blood. I think that gives him like... That's why they're flying, because Venom doesn't want to touch the ground.
We are the darkness. We are your nightmare.
We are Venom! Ooh.
I hate you.
Oh, you gonna blow up? Oh, the souls. Oh no, the smile.
Give me the more information, alright?
Man, these symbiotes
I was pretty sure that was gonna... I had a feeling that was gonna
taking place
happen.
with pink-haired anime characters. They're f***ing crazy.
Venom
Pink-haired
was
anime
certainly a tricky
characters.
opponent.
Fucking
His
crazy.
shape-shifting camouflage and multitude of weapons.
Oh, did
kept
we see him
Crona on
camouflage?
guard. Unfortunately, Venom lacked the power needed to keep up a prolonged fight.
Yeah, Crona matching Black Star's speed makes for a pretty clear difference. Crona could reach Mach 9000, while Venom only topped out around Mach 2000.
And while Venom has shown incredible physical strength that puts Spider-Man to shame, he could never compete with 9 trillion tons of Mad Blood.
Which, by the way, that precise control of the black blood totally meant Crona could push out any of Venom's attempt at being a puppeteer.
And Crona's shown even greater feats of strength as well. Assuming all of the moon's teeth are similar in size and stone, opening this jaw is equivalent to lifting over 10,000 tons.
Of course, the final nail in Eddie's coffin was the fact that half of Crona's arsenal was sound-based, basically Venom's kryptonite.
Somewhat. Recall that Venom did gain a notable resistance to sound attacks, so we needed to determine if Crona's sonic waves were great enough to effectively harm
The
him.
moon.
You know those gremlins who shattered every window in 10 miles with a screech attack? The symbiote barely survived it, so that's a good high end to look at.
It takes at least 100 decibels to shatter glass normally. To cover that much distance, the combined sonic blast must have equaled about 244 decibels. In contrast, in order to engulf the moon, Crona's sonic waves must have reached over 275 decibels.
Yeah.
And yes, that's
Remember,
considering the weird size and shape
Black
of the
Canary's
moon.
death battle?
Ugh, just look at that freaky thing.
Sure, 275 doesn't seem that much more than 200.
Oh no, it's a lot more.
But decibels increase on a logarithmic rate. This means Crona's sound attack was actually over 1,000 times stronger.
Vinny for sure wasn't surviving that.
Eddie and the symbiote held their own with versatility, but Crona and Ragnarok had them beat in destructive power, blistering speed, and an arsenal that could take advantage of Venom's key weakness.
Looks like Venom just got Ragnaroked.
Okay, it wasn't the
The
mask
winner
joke.
is
I'm kind of
Crona.
relieved.
Alright, who's next?
Thanks for watching this episode.
Come on,
of Death
give us
Battle.
someone good.
Back
Give
in
us someone
some
good. Someone good,
previews of
something
our
good.
upcoming
Come on.
matchups. If you want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right around here, and you can always pick up some DB merch.
Some
at
good, some good.
store.roosterteeth.com.
Attention, blue team! This
Oh.
is the red team! We are here
Red.
to destroy you!
I got a tank. People with tanks are never outnumbered.
Red versus blue.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Is that are they just advertising the return of the show, or?
I think maybe that's how they're starting season, the new season. Maybe they're gonna have them kill each other, and then you know what? It's all gonna be a dream. They wake up, like, oh, I had a crazy dream.
Well, that's a shame. I mean, I don't know what to make of that.
All right, you ready? Metaroso. I got you good. All right.
Your hand sting?
Oh, I know. It feels good. All right. So.
I need to get some ice, God. Ow.
Okay. So. Yeah. I mean, it was a good fight. It was good pixel animation. The next one, I don't know what to make of it. I think we're through all of the like fighters that were announced. Like I know Beerus was announced, Danny Phantom, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Miles Morales. I said Danny Phantom, Crona. Yeah, I think that was all of them. I can remember.
Asshole, you gave me a headache.
I fucked you up, dude. I'm sorry. So yeah, if there were any more, then I don't really know what to go off of. There's. Like, me and you were talking earlier, like, how we would... I said I would shit myself if it was one of the ones that I predicted.
Can you see how... if my face is red?
I think you can.
What is that spot there?
The jaw? Oh, that...
Is that a mole or something?
It's like a mole. You have a mole. Alright.
Oh, man.
Alright. Oh,
asshole.
I was just... Alright. It was a good death battle. Alright, hope you... Anything else to say? Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.